What if the shimmering curtains of the northern lights aren't just a beautiful light show, but a conversation between our planet and the sun, one that's been misunderstood for centuries? Picture this. You're standing on a frozen Icelandic plain, the air so cold it feels like glass. Above you, the sky begins to move. Faint green ribbons twist into existence, then pulse and swirl into a river of emerald, violet, and rose. It feels magical, almost alive. For thousands of years, people believed these lights were spirits, gods, or omens. The Vikings saw them as the armor of the Valkyries. Some Inuit tribes believed they were the souls of the dead playing ball with a walrus skull. But the truth is even more astonishing. The northern lights aren't just pretty colors. They're the visible evidence of a violent, invisible battle happening just above our heads. A battle that, without Earth's silent, invisible shield, would make life here impossible. So how does this celestial light show really work? And why does Iceland offer one of the most dramatic front row seats on the planet? To understand the lights, you first have to travel 93 million miles away to the sun. Our sun isn't just a steady ball of light. It's a churning, chaotic sphere of superheated gas, and it constantly exhales a stream of charged particles called the solar wind. Most of the time, Earth's magnetic field, our planet's protective bubble, deflects this wind harmlessly into space. But sometimes the sun has tantrums. It belches out enormous clouds of plasma in events called coronal mass ejections. When one of these storms heads our way, it doesn't just gently push against our magnetic field. It smashes into it. This is where the magic begins. Our magnetic field gets compressed on the day side of Earth, but on the night side, it stretches out like a long, invisible tail. When the solar storm arrives, it forces this tail to snap back, like a slingshot, flinging countless high-energy particles toward the north and south poles. And as those particles race down the magnetic field lines, they collide with the thin, high atmosphere. They smash into atoms of oxygen and molecules of nitrogen. And in that violent moment of impact, they transfer energy. The atoms get excited, and as they calm back down, they release that extra energy as light. Oxygen glows green or red. Nitrogen shimmers purple or blue. And suddenly, the sky is dancing. But why Iceland? It sits perfectly within the auroral oval, a donut-shaped zone around the magnetic North Pole where these particle collisions are most intense. Its location, just south of the Arctic Circle, means long, dark winter nights. But it's also far enough north to sit directly under the most active part of the lights. Combine that with its relatively clear skies, minimal light pollution outside Reykjavik, and dramatic landscapes, volcanoes, glaciers, black sand beaches, and you have a natural theater for the most spectacular show on Earth yet. For all its beauty, the aurora is a reminder of our planet's vulnerability. A really powerful solar storm doesn't just make the lights brighter. It can warp our magnetic field so violently that it induces electric currents in the ground. Currents strong enough to overload power grids, knock out satellites, and black out communications. In 1859, a solar superstorm known as the Carrington event caused auroras so bright people in Cuba read newspapers by them at midnight. Telegraph systems failed, and some operators even received electric shocks from their equipment. If an event like that happened today, it could plunge continents into darkness for months. So when you watch the lights ripple over an Icelandic glacier, you're not just seeing pretty colors. You're witnessing a delicate cosmic balance, a force that can create breathtaking beauty, but also holds the power to disrupt the very fabric of our modern world. That's the real story of the Northern Lights. They are not just decoration, they are a dialogue. A brilliant, visible sign of an invisible relationship between our world and our star. A relationship that gives us life, light, and on certain cold, clear nights, a performance that has captivated, terrified, and inspired humans since the dawn of time. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights? Tell us about your experience in the comments, or let us know which natural wonder we should explore next. Don't forget to subscribe to Wonder Explorer for more journeys into the planet's most astonishing phenomena.